But I thought on the defensive end, we did a lot of things that we talked about. We made a lot of mistakes also on the defensive end, gave up way too many middle drive penetration, which is not what we're trying to do. But the effort in the second half was tremendous. Still getting up and down the floor. Offensively, we're still learning some things, but effort-wise, the way we played the second half, I thought was very good. Okay, now you can ask your question.
Do you think your team can maintain a similar defensive performance like that consistently game to game?
I think we have to. That's number one, that's who we are. That's the type of team we got to be on the defensive end every single night. Hopefully, the next couple of weeks, we're going to obviously tighten up some things on the defensive end and we'll get better. But again, the effort, was there tonight, and that's the same type of effort we're going to need every single night.
Byron, can JJ be an option for you at the 5?
Yes. Yes. Again, I love the flexibility that we have. JJ being able to play the 5 and 4. We got some other guys that can play multiple positions. So I love having that type of flexibility. We can go small, we can go big. Our big is not big, but it's for us it's a pretty good size. So I love having that type of flexibility.
How much do you think you can use that small lineup that you use part?
Mary, I don't know. Obviously it kind of depends on matchups, depends on the teams that we're playing. There are some teams in this league that aren't very big, so I know there's going to be times when we can use that lineup. And there's times we can use it just on the offensive end when we feel we have some matches that we feel we can take advantage of. So, it is an option, and obviously I'll take a good look at it.
Did you see any combinations you really liked out there tonight?
Well, I thought, for the most part, AP and Antoine, those veteran guys, that first shooter for the first quarter I thought played pretty good. I'm going to put a different matchup out there come Thursday just to see how those guys play. So right now, again, it's all a learning process for all of us, me included, and just trying to get to know these guys a little bit better. But again, I like what I saw tonight, especially on the defensive end in the second half.
Byron, did you like the aggressiveness you saw from JJ offensively?
Yeah, I did. And it's just a matter of just keeping me focused every single night. I think JJ can, have a breakout season. It's just a matter of him just understanding everything we're doing on both ends. And I thought tonight he did a pretty good job.
Booby got to the line 10 times. You've been talking about him all through camp. Is this a product of this offense, or is that Booby just kind of taking on a more aggressive role?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think the offense is, like I said, it's kind of tailor-made for Booby. And I think he's enjoying it. He's having a lot of fun, and he feels real comfortable in the offense. So I think he feels right now that this is his chance to really kind of have a breakout season as well. So I've been saying all along about Booby. I've been very, very pleased with him from the start of training camp, even before training camp. And I was, talked to him today about some things, and I was very pleased about our conversation. And he's, I'm a big Booby fan, so I'm looking for him to have a big year.
Ramon just continues to look like he's just so comfortable out there. Just kind of talking about what you see.
Well, same with Sessions. He's pretty comfortable in our system, and he has a real good feel for it. Again, it goes back to what he did a lot in Milwaukee as far as pick and roll. The only thing is we've added the dribble handoffs to it. So, he has a good feel for the game, period. The other thing that I know I can do, I can spread the floor out and play pick and roll with him, and he finds guys. So, again, it's another guy that feels pretty comfortable with what we're doing.
We haven't talked a lot about Jamirio, but he also looked very comfortable.
Jamirio, he played well. There's no doubt about it. I think he has a way of affecting the game on both ends of the floor, especially on the defensive end because of his athleticism. Tonight, rebounding, going after shots, he was just very, very active. And we can continue to have him play that way, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
A lot of times, especially in the first half, you were telling them, let's go after rebounds. You still have to remind them to push it. Is it still not quite second nature to them yet?
Yeah, it's not all the way there, obviously, but it's getting there. Again, this is a process as well. You're talking about a team that hasn't been asked to run the way I want them to run. It takes time. So, again, it's something that we're going to continue to do every day and continue to work on it because I think guys are getting better at it and we're starting to feel, missed shots, turnovers that we got to get up and down the floor. It's just a matter of just doing it on a day-to-day basis.
Coach, with 36% on the floor, did you feel that your pace is enough value-wise to make up for that, or do you think that's something that you hope to?
we'll try to increase it, but again, you know, the 36% is not anything that I'm worried about right now because again, you got a totally new offense. So you still got guys that have to get comfortable in the offense, in the system, and you still got a lot of guys in the system that are thinking. And we're going to get to the point where they're just reacting. When we get to that point, then the shooting percentage will come up. So I'm not so worried about the offensive part. I just want to make sure we continue to progress in that phase of our game. And on the defensive end, we just got to keep up the way we played tonight in the second half.
Coach Larry, Brown said that you guys are in much better shape than they are. Do you think was a factor there in the second half?
I think it had a little bit to do with it. You know, I told the guys before the game started, I said, we're in pretty good shape. We're in pretty good shape, and they all, you know, kind of looked at me like, you know, all this running and we're only in pretty good shape, but, you know, we still got a little ways to go to get in great shape, and I think they would probably disagree with me on that point, but, yeah, they are in pretty good shape, you know, and like I said before, you know, the first thing I told our guys the first night we had our team dinner is that we will not lose one game this year because the team's in better condition than us, and I plan on making sure that stays to truth.
How did it feel overall being out there in the team in your first year as coach?
Felt great. Felt great. You know, I love this group of guys already, just getting to know them. But a lot of these guys have been here for the past 2 or 3 weeks. You know, so I've gotten to know them just watching them in pickup games. And now after a week of training camp, tight-knit group of guys, got great chemistry, which I love, and we got very good talent. And I think that's a winning combination. It's just a matter of us just again, understanding what we're doing every single night on both ends of the floor. And like I said, that's going, you know, that's baby steps right now. You know, but each day we just want to take another step, you know, forward instead of a step backwards. Okay, thanks guys.